Vamos então.
So let's move on. And I don't know if this is the $1 million question or 1 million tokens, but you've heard what is disruption. It's a concept that needs to start within the company, and the consumer will have to have the will that the that corporations can reach out. We know that disruption is an important driver of the economy. It opens many business opportunities, but economics economics all about disruption? In what way disruption will make us do other businesses? We will be listening to Pedro Faustino from Actions Portugal. Let's then listen to Pedro answer the question.
Olá, bom dia a todos.
Good morning, everyone. Expectation, I'm not bringing $1 million. Rogério Carapuz, APDC President, PDC Vieira Congress President, thank you very much for inviting me. So, disruption, Congress on disruption, let's speak about economics. And are we all abdicating from our critical constructive ability concerning the economic strategy of Portugal? Are we abdicating from our influence regarding that strategy? Those working in companies in Portugal, very close, that is 430,000 that are waiting for us to carry out that responsibility on the economic strategy. Last year, we spoke about capitalism, and we said how that model was the accelerated driver. And with with Professor Paulo, that capitalism does not work just on what is a pilot. We need a morale that drives us. So a lot has happened during that previous year. Just recall some of the important ones. Inflation was a 2-digit, and there was a global energy crisis, radically changing the international trade today, international commerce. Globalization is very different, as was just mentioned. And behind me, it's the evolution of last year's interest rate in May 2022 at the last APDC Congress. When we look at these numbers and comparing them with the stability plan, which was recently published, today, very restrictive, or something is not yet right. But let me say that in economics there's no miracle, and this scenario only changes if a country creates more wealth. And this is the fundamental truth. Nothing good happens without creating wealth, without generating it. And where is it created? It's created within the company. So Portugal needs more companies and needs better companies with profit. Something that profit is ideology. Regretfully, we don't export it, and so that there to be more companies, we need more investment. Portugal is competing internationally as we compete in our companies, as we compete with our companies. This is one of the reasons pointed to for investment not to occur with that intensity. According to the Tax Foundation, Portugal is considered to be a not very competitive taxation country. There's an impoverishment cycle. I don't want to believe in that scenario in terms of impoverished cycle. So let's try to focus on good news. And so there is a light ahead. The IMF is projecting for the next 5 years an economic rate which will be robust for Portugal and Europe. The IMF, good news. In that room, we represent the technology sector with a growth which has been above the economy is one. Our country has made quite an effort in terms of upskill programs. APDC is an example. Thank you, Manuel Garcia. And available, what will be available to invest or to spend in Portugal by in 2030, 40 billion euros. It wouldn't have, so 43 billion euros. So the question is no longer do we have or not money to invest. The question is where will we invest that money, or will we spend it, or not, or neither, both. And then the question is, Peter, what does it have to do with us? 4,300,000 people. This is our space of influence in the Portuguese economy. This is, and if we're capable of transforming our companies and social activists defending good causes, we will be able to transform companies and economic activists. So as Pedro Vieira mentioned, everything happens at the same. And tomorrow we'll be talking more about this aspect with an international Portuguese talent, Ricardo Reis, a professor at the London School of Economics, and with the President Congress, APDC Vieira. Thank you very much, and hope you have a very productive one.